This video is made for adult collectors because one dude's head goes into another dude's crotch to make the combined mode of this work, and that's very strange.
You want a piece of me? You want a piece? No! I want two!
Wait, none of that matches up at all. The Prime Wars trilogy really had some interesting Legends toys, from toys that could become chest plates and weapons for combiners to toys that could seat Titan Masters to this. Battletrap, not that one. Battletrap in G1 was a Duocon, a robot that comprised of two vehicles. The original, which surprisingly I have, could do this by connecting and triggering a mechanism that doesn't really work super well on my copy, and having a gun PP. This one, however, gave both vehicles individual robot modes and released them separately, probably for the better, as Flywheel was released as a deluxe, and as such the individual robot modes were out of the budget. Starting in alt mode, because that's probably the best way to do this, these two look a wee bit scuffed, but they are solid. Roadtrap has the robot chest just hanging out the top. Reminds me a lot of like 2007 Legion Jazz. And there are these two pegs on the top that I have no idea what they do. I couldn't find any information on it online when I was doing my research. And Battleslash is on the chunkier side of helicopter, but it's not terrible. I still like these two. They fit together, and with other Legends of the time. They are chunky and beefy little guys, and Battleslash's rotors supposedly can rotate, but they're so close to the arm that doesn't really work super well. Also, like I said, I have the originals, so this is really neat seeing them next to each other, seeing that they are basically the exact same size. That's kind of cool. Let's get the G1 bros out of here. All right. Who should we do first? Select on the screen. I'm kidding. I'm going to do Roadtrap first. So the transformation of this is kind of funny because it does a thing that I'm going to show you, and you just wait. But you're just folding everything out. This part can be a little difficult to do. There we go. Get that up. And oh no, he looks like this. I don't know why this is always funny to me. Ooh, look, it looks like a troll. Anyways, you take these and you shift these up, and that sort of makes him look proportional. And there you have Roadtrap. Yay, easy. Battleslash is a lot more involved, so you start by taking these and unfolding them out, unpegging the arms, and just bringing them out to the sides. Then you want to take this section, open it up, open it up, there we go. And then bring these down, because these bits, the legs, are going to split. Oh, you gotta fold that up. See, it's involved. And then rotate this around and bring this all down and peg it in to place there. Then you bring these forward and bring them down. Forward and down. Come on. Come on. There we go. Rotate the thighs. Get this butt flap out of the way. You want to open up the chest section. Fold up his head. Close the chest section somehow. It's not closing. There we go. And there you have him. I really wish they both came with like half the double barrel gun each so they could make the thing that the original toy came with, but they look awkward but cool. I like how they used like their alt mode parts, especially how Roadtrap's feet work with the double stack windshield and front car thing, and the chest looks pretty epic. Battleslash is a tiny bit more awkward due to him having more of a complex piece of the whole Battletrap combined transformation. His rotor also gets in the way, but it is removable because it's on a clip thing. They are both Legend size, so they fit very well with like city formers or with your Generations figures as frontline grunts, but yeah, they don't come with anything to hold, but they are 5mm compatible, so if you have like ROG weapons or anything else, you can still weapon them up. So due to them being Legends toys that have to combine, their articulation is a little bit scuffed, so we'll start with Roadtrap again. The head can rotate. You have a full 360 swivel. It's just a mushroom peg. Shoulders are on ball joints, but they cannot do a full 360. Due to how the hinges work for the transformation, they don't go back at all. But they're also being pushed ever so slightly forward due to the pegs for the transformation. So because of that, he can't move his arms back any further than this, so it kind of looks a bit awkward. But they can go in and out. They're on ball joints. You have ball jointed elbows, so bicep rotation. Nothing at the waist due to the waist having to split, and also it doesn't stay pegged together super well, so at times I can find it just sort of splitting itself apart. Even though there's 1, 2, 3 different clip points holding it together, you're like, oh, let's pose it around. Oh, there it goes. So it can be a tiny bit annoying. Hips are on ball joints. They can go forward, back, in and out. You have thigh rotation because it's a ball joint at the knee, which, ball joint at the knee. And you can sort of pivot it a little bit at the knee because this ends up being an ankle later, so there is that. So he's not bad. He's not amazing. Like, Something like this is a lot better at doing articulation. Something like this is a lot better. Oh, he fell over. At doing articulation, but yeah, he's not bad. Battleslash. Did I call this one Battleslash? This is Roadtrap. Battleslash here suffers from the same awkwardness. So the head rotates again, mushroom peg, you can do a full 360. Shoulders do the same thing where they can only go forward, they can't go back at all, but they can also only go up that far. If you rotate them around this way, you can get them to go even higher. So there is at least a workaround. Ball jointed elbows, so you have bicep rotation. You also have this hinge, but that's a transformation joint. Nothing at the waist again, because it splits, which this splits quite a bit. Like that peg just does not hold it together. Ball jointed hips, they can go forward, they can go back, in and out. Ball jointed knees, so you have knee bend and thigh rotation, and nothing at the feet. He does have long heels though, but as you saw earlier, you get him into certain poses and he will just want to fall over. So they're both okay when it comes to articulation, but to be completely honest, this is not the reason you're buying these figures. You're buying them from something else.
So the star of the show, these two actually combine.
All right, let's make them that something else I mentioned. So we'll start with the legs because that seems to be the best place to start. So Roadtrap, almost said Battleslash. You start by taking the arms and bringing them back, just like you're about to put them into car mode. Then you split the torso and shift this section down, and then peg the arms into place as you would if he was in car mode. So shift this down, peg the arms into place, and that's basically the lower half done, at least the way I like it to be. That looks really funny, by the way. It's just a head and some legs. But there you have that. Now, we will do the top half. So the top half has a lot more stuff involved. That's going to get in the way, but we'll deal with that. So to start with, what we're going to do is we're going to unpeg this front section here. Whoa, his head just came right off. That's never happened before. Fold that in, and then we're going to bring these out and around, close that up, and then rotate it 180 degrees. Now the arms here are going to peg in. You want the rotor facing in, so you're going to rotate the arms so that they can peg together like that at the back. And the rotor's just going to hang there. So we're going to take this section, bring it up. You're going to fold that out. You're going to bring the arms up and peg them into the sides. Fold up the combine mode head, fold up the chest, bring up this connector piece, and now we are going to take it, combine it together. Come on, and that is Battletrap.
That's pretty sweet. This is Battletrap, a figure that combines the two legends to make a fully articulated deluxe. That's insane. I get why Skytread didn't have robot forms in his alts, because like it was built on a deluxe budget and not two legends class budgets. Really wish they did him like this though. This is sweet. It looks the part with the blue head and the white shirt and blue shorts. Hang on, if his head, hands, and legs are blue, does that mean he's wearing a shirt and just no pants? I can't unsee that now. Jokes aside though, I that's such a stupid thing. Jokes aside though, I dig the look. Due to how his hands are heels though, he kind of struggles to hold certain things. He can hold swords and some guns fine, but like other guns, not so much. Head's nice. It looks like a generic Decepticon thing, but that works pretty well for what I want. It is very hollow at the back, though, and I know that's going to bother some people. And the rotor does hang out at the back, but again, you can remove it.
Battletrap's articulation is a lot better. So to start with, you have, again, mushroom peg head rotation, but you also have this hinge here so we can look down. Shoulders can do a full 360. They can go in and out, although these like to come untabbed every once in a while. However, it gives you more range if you want. He does have ball jointed elbows, so you got that bicep swivel elbow bend. He does have a waist joint because it is just Roadtrap's neck. Hips can go forward, they can go back, they can go in and out. You have thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend, or almost 90 degrees of bend at the knee. Actually, if you unpeg it, you get 90 degrees. But then all this stuff likes to come undone. Peg in, there we go. And the ankles can go down, they can go up, and he does have a little bit of an ankle tilt. So, you know, deluxe class posing on two cores. These were legends back in the day. Two legends that combine. That's pretty freaking cool. I like that a lot.
Get one. That's a lot of fun. Just don't pay too much for it. I managed to get these two for $40 sealed at TFCon, and that's 40 Canadian, and it almost feels worth it, but not quite. If you can get it for like 30-ish, I'd say go for it. Hopefully Hasbro can revisit this concept again soon at this scale, because it is pretty baller, and I would love to see like Flywheels or Skytread redone. But that's my look at Power of the Prime's Battletrap. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.